Oh, hi, I'm David Grohl.
Yo soy Krist, Novoselic.
Eso para que vean que están acá.
Están el
Hablan inglés
baterista,
son ellos.
están el baterista y el bajista. Conociendo a Kurt Cobain, o por lo menos lo que uno tiene referencia, leyendo notas y todo lo demás, sabiendo de que vino con su mujer y todo lo demás, era muy difícil transportarlo a esta hora. Seguramente estará con algunos confites y té en su pieza.
Are you going to do it? You just came here, and you're going back home after this show tomorrow?
Yeah, we have to leave on
Sunday, we want to go back for the election. On Tuesday.
Do you know that Clinton's wife, she's behind all that labeling the records?
No, that's Albert Gore's wife. Yeah, but that is so minute compared in the big picture.
Dice que la
of what
mujer
you have,
que va para el candidato a vice, ¿no?
A
Que es Albert Gore, sí.
Exactamente. Por eso.
Exactamente la Clinton.
Y bueno,
If you want to vote for the ex-head of the CIA, I mean, that's fine. I think that's a bigger skeleton in somebody's closet.
Are you aware of the, how big you are here?
Not really.
We don't really know anything. We don't know what to expect. We didn't know how big of a venue we were going to play, if it was part of the festival.
Dicen que no tienen idea qué esperar, saben que es parte de un festival, pero realmente no saben cuán grande es el estadio, nada.
¿Eso les pasó en muchas partes del mundo que recorrieron, de no tener idea en qué esperar? ¿O más o menos tenían ya algo pensado, o les comentaba a la gente que lo llevaba de que realmente el disco había matado?
Does it happen before? I mean, not knowing what to expect, or?
Well, I don't. We just never expect anything. I mean, we just show up and.
We show up and play and try not to think about it.
There's more important things to think about.
Dice que siempre les pasa, o sea, no se anticipan, aparecen y a ver qué es lo que pasa, ¿no?
¿Cómo se lleva el hecho de tener un sonido tan underground y el mote de una banda underground vendiendo millones y millones de copias? Ese paso entre lo del underground y lo masivo, ¿cómo lo manejaron ellos en la cabeza?
How did you manage the step of being an underground group and, selling millions of records?
There's no explanation for that, really. It just kind of happened. We signed to a major label, so they have a lot more resources to print up a lot more records.
Dicen que pasó, que no lo manejaron, ¿no?
Claro, no, lo que pasó está bárbaro, pero el después, porque después que viene tanto encima, ¿verdad? Me imagino que desde las compañías hasta ellos mismos, ¿cómo se prepara un nuevo disco después de todo ese éxito?
How do you handle the pressure? What's next? You have a record that's been a hit all around the world, and
we're not really thinking about that. I mean, we just want to go in and record the songs that we've written since Nevermind. And there's really not that much pressure. I mean, I suppose there's a lot of expectation, but we don't feel any pressure. So, I mean, I'm happy with what we're doing, and I think that's what counts.
Habían llegado unas noticias acá a Buenos Aires acerca de la enfermedad de uno de ellos. ¿Qué es cierto con eso? Se corrió, fue una noticia que dio vuelta.
There was a rumor about one of you being sick.
Sick in the head, yeah.
Sick of this shit.
Sí, enfermo de la cabeza, dicen, ¿no? Nada más, aparentemente.
No pasó nada.
No, there was nothing true about
I
that.
had the sniffles last week.
I had a headache a couple days ago.
Hablan de dolores de cabeza.
I wrecked my motorcycle and went into a curve doing about 55 miles an hour. How many kilometers is that an hour? About 70, 80 kilometers. I went in this corner. Boom! Went off the road.
Bueno, parece que
I walked away from it.
Parece
Chris
que
is the toughest man alive.
I'm the toughest man alive.
Sabiendo de que armaron toda una movida, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo ven a las bandas que cuelgan atrás de esa movida? ¿Realmente ven que dejaron un camino bárbaro o realmente ven que son pura copia y les parece asqueroso?
What do you think of other bands that come behind you in your movement, or if you can call a movement what you've started? Do you think they're copying you, or?
No, we're copy. I mean, rock and roll is really basic 4-chord stuff, That never occurred on me. Everybody kind of copies everybody else.
¿De dónde venían? ¿Cómo eran? ¿Eran amigos? ¿Se conocieron a través de anuncios?
Yeah, he wants to know something about the background of the band. Where did you meet? Were you friends before?
Yeah, Kurt and I met about 7 years ago in Aberdeen, Washington.
Kurt y Enrique se conocieron en Aberdeen, Washington, hace 7 años.
Yeah, and kind of had the same perspective on a lot of things, and decided, hey, let's start a band because we didn't have anything else to do.
No tenían nada que hacer y decidieron formar una banda, tenían la misma idea sobre las cosas, compartían, digamos, cosas.
And we played around town, played parties, and
Tocaban en fiestas por la ciudad.
This is a small town.
Es una ciudad chica.
It's on the Pacific Ocean.
Sobre el Océano Pacífico.
And we went to our first show was in Olympia.
El primer show fue en Olimpia, que es otra
And then we went to play in Tacoma, which is a bigger town.
Después en Tacoma, que es otra ciudad más grande del estado de Washington.
And then we went about 170 kilometers to Seattle. Played our first show in Seattle.
Y después tocaron en Seattle, super
we just kind of built up a following and made a record. And
bueno, empezaron, digamos, sus seguidores empezaron a crecer y grabaron un disco.
Now, if you looked at the NirvaNa growth chart, you would see it steady climb in percentage points. Then last year, all of a sudden, whoosh.
Bueno, dice, si ven un poco un chart de crecimiento de Nirvana, dice que empezaron de a poquito y de repente el último año es como que subieron una curva ascendente muy rápida, ¿no?
La famosa curva ascendente.
What other bands do you listen? I mean, contemporary bands.
Oh, a lot of bands, really. Mudhoney and Sonic Youth.
Melvins and Caius and Wool and Daisy Chainsaw.
Kurt really likes PJ Harvey.
Yeah, she's great. You heard that right?
I heard it like once briefly.
That record's really good.
Yeah.
The Breeders. I love the Pixies a lot. Teenage Fan Club. There's a lot of really great bands.
Bueno, nombró todas las bandas,
Los
¿no?
Pixies y los Sonic Youth.
Teenage Fan Club.
Teenage Fan Club.
L7.
Sí.
What's that?
L7.
L7. Do you know L7?
L7.
Sí.
Yeah, L7's great.
Sí, le gusta.
Hope they come down here because they're a really great live band.
Dice que espera que vengan porque son realmente muy buenos. Don't you think that, you mentioned Clemente Jane and we mentioned L7, don't you think the women need a rock band like those we mentioned? He compared, he talked about he mentioned Stevie Nicks and other, women in rock. That glamorous, with blonde, glamorous.
Necessary to break down stereotypes.
Dice que es necesario quebrar estereotipos.
Yeah, you shouldn't listen to it just because they're women.
Yeah, I mean that's just
the band is
it's
good.
just not.
Claro, dice que acá está haciendo como una discriminación. Dice que no hay que escucharla solamente porque son mujeres. Some sort of statements by Kurt that you really added some strength to some power to the group. So he's asking what drummers do you like or have an influence on you?
Well, there's a drummer named Dale Crover who actually
Dale Crover
was Dale Crover. He was in Nirvana, I guess, kind of. Was he really in the band?
No, he was temporarily filling in.
He's on two songs on Bleach. He plays on the songs like Floyd the Barber and Paper Cuts. And
menciona un ex baterista de Nirvana del primer álbum de Bleach que estuvo en dos temas.
He is probably the most influential drummer of the last decade.
Dice que es el más influyente de los últimos 10 años.
Not many people have heard the Melvins, so not many people have really heard the Melvins. So it really has to be seen to appreciate it, to be appreciated. But Dale Crover and like John Bonham and just
John
the real
Bonham
hard
también.
hitters. So because it's
he's now a member of the
waste
Melvins.
of a good drum set if you don't hit them hard enough.
Bueno, volvió a mencionar y dijo que seguramente estaban en los Melvins. He's a member of the Melvins now. Okay.